This is a very funny book, just throughout. What is the secret for writing humor for kids, or for anybody? Because I laugh.
Yeah, that's something that I have been asked before and that I cannot answer. I try to write things that I don't think are funny, and I can't. I always have to throw in a joke. I have to take a scant view of the scene and make it more fun. Every time I try to write something that's serious, to me, it doesn't come across as good. Then I just have to throw in some jokes. So I think just my writing style lends itself to humor, even if I don't intend at the start to add humor to it. And then what makes me laugh doesn't necessarily make you laugh, but hopefully it does. I think I have a fairly universal sense of humor. So if I think something's funny, I think generally speaking, most people find it funny too. But really, I write to make myself giggle. And even if I'm not giggling out loud, right, I'm giggling to myself. Unlike you, Mr. Narcissist, who's laughing out loud uproariously when he's writing, I'm chuckling inside. But my writing really has to make me smile, or it just comes across to me as not finished.
Yep, nope, that's me. Brilliant! Ah, you've done it again. There's a kind of half deranged moment. If anybody's seen the newest version of Murder on the Orient Express, where Kenneth Branagh is playing Hercule Poirot, and they're playing up his love of Charles Dickens, but when you see him reading, he's on his bunk and he's got the book and he's just laughing as loud as he possibly can, annoying the other passengers in the train and yelling out, "Oh, Mr. Dickens!" And that's how I like to imagine myself when I'm reading my own books. So with humor, I mean, obviously, it's a little bit like asking, I don't know, how do you do magic? I don't know, you just do it past a certain point. But do you find that the better jokes come in the revision after you've got something on paper, a draft or two?
For sure. When I go back and I find scenes to be not very compelling or interesting, I'll throw in a joke. Back in grade school, I was a kid who thought of a really funny comeback in class 30 seconds after it would have been appropriate to yell it out. So the teacher says something, I got nothing. 10 seconds later, I think of a great comeback. By that time, the teacher's already into algebra and I've lost my opportunity. So the great thing about writing books is that 30 seconds is perfectly fine. No one's rushing me to tell a joke. Usually I'll write a scene and I go back to it in revision and I'll think of all these funny things while I'm reading what I wrote that I can add to it. But my first drafts are usually not, first of all, they're not very well written. I do not write first drafts well. It takes me multiple drafts to make my writing not be horrible. But also, as I'm adding layers, generally the jokes just kind of come.